at the booth of MNC Software, and we're going to be talking to the president, James Bloomfield. So James, please tell us what kind of software you've brought to the NAB 2026 show.
Oh yeah, thank you for joining us here at NAB. We've got 3 products that we're going to be showcasing here at NAB. We've got Mosaic, which is a network management product that is able to talk to all the various different equipment in your broadcast network, aggregate all that information together, and then provide our customers with end-to-end visibility of their network so they can make sure their services are running, there's no issues on the network, all of their revenue-generating broadcasts are actually healthy and in a good state. And then it can automatically fail over if there's any problems with the network. It can switch on to redundant hardware, different encode platforms. It's basically, the idea is that we can react rapidly to changing situations in the network and be able to keep you on air and make sure your revenue is secure and protected from a network standpoint. So that's Mosaic. We also have Tessera, which is a physical asset management tool. It allows our customers who are not maybe using ServiceNow or other tools out there. It's equivalent of just being able to pull all that information in, be able to use it from a multiple user perspective. You can model things like your service events, your SLAs, your maintenance contracts. All of that information could be fed into the tool, and then you can then manage your data. It can feed into Mosaic in order to provide information about your network. It's actually closed loops. If you use Tessera with Mosaic, it's able to feed back information to Tessera. So it'll say all of the equipment that you may have out in the field that isn't responding. Maybe you've got serial mismatches. Maybe they're not running the right firmware or security patches. All of that information can be fed from the real-time monitoring system back into Tessera to help keep that data model accurate and up to date and obviously current, which is the most important.
That's 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. So the last one is Tapestry, which is a new product that we're showcasing here at NAB. And Tapestry is a vendor-agnostic orchestration tool. So what that actually means in reality is it sits on top of Mosaic. So Mosaic's doing all the low-level communication with the devices, but it provides a very agile surface for occasional channels, sporting events, anything where you've got a dynamic environment where you're trying to stand up services and then tear them down at the end of the event. It's handling all of the resource management, the deconfliction of the schedule. If you've got an external scheduling tool, it will feed back if there's any issues with the equipment that would prevent the schedule from being able to run to completion. It allows our operations teams to dynamically affect the signal flow, make changes, add new equipment to the service on the fly. It's a very agile system that allows for the orchestration of workflows across multiple media through cloud, through on-prem hardware, whatever your production requires. It can hook into all of that equipment and coordinate and provide an end-to-end workflow with resilience built in. So if things don't go to plan in terms of the provisioning of the equipment, it's able to fail over to secondary circuits, different broadcast networks, and be able to handle that without engineering in the loop. So the operators can manage the full process end to end. And if it's a sporting event, things maybe goes into overtime, maybe the game finishes early, whatever happens that means that that's either extended or shortened, then the system can react to that, and it can either extend the provisioning of services, or it can tear them down early, especially if you're doing cloud production. And obviously there's a cost impact for that. If you're putting down your cloud encoding platform earlier, then you're not running up such a big AWS bill.